Alright, so look, Kai, we're going to go back to the same roundabout. Yeah, the double mini roundabout from a different entrance now. Okay, and I want you to go towards Mill Hill when you see the sign, yeah? When you see it, tell me where you're going to go.
Is it left?
No, it's right at the end of the road. Right. Watch out for these parked cars for me. Under that bloody island in the middle, it's all tight. Straighten up. Alright, so this little junction here can get very busy during the day. You see the little big space in the middle? You can see it in the middle. Yeah. It looks like a central reservation. It's not, but you could probably use it as one, yeah? Because it's kind of wide enough. Look at the sign now as you come up here. Mill Hill, can you see it?
Right.
Yeah, right and right, yeah? Cool. Easy peasy, right and right. So let's go. Don't rush into the roundabout, yeah? Here you can see there's defined lanes.
Yeah.
Just make an early decision. Don't need to rush it. You've got good momentum, so I wouldn't even accelerate anymore, to be honest with you. Same again, have a look. Kai. Your signal needs to be there as well though, Kai. Yeah, that's it. Queen of the roundabout. Don't need to accelerate too hard. Alright, cool. Pretty much straightforward, yeah? It does get busy during the daytime. Remember, it's a Sunday morning, yeah? So you don't have much traffic. Alright, now, there's a few other roundabouts locally, like the Apex Corner, that I want us to check out now, yeah? So I want you to take the same right that we took before, just after the green van. Still doing a parallel park here. We saw the good 5-6 times do the same thing. Alright. Yep. Still there.
It looks like they haven't moved out.
Nah, I think they've just sort of gone in and come back out, and it just appeared that they haven't moved from where they originally were. It's your right of way, right? She wants to turn off the road that you want to stay on, so therefore it's your priority. So try not to forget whose priorities lie where. Take a right at the end of the road. So once the same thing, just go slowly because obviously it's going to get tight towards the end of the road like it did last time. When you get there, I want you to turn right, but this time we're not going to go towards Mill Hill, we're going to go towards Totteridge. Give him time, or her time, to him, okay. But that's his house, that's fine, perfect. Take it right. Totteridge.
So right and left.
Okay, right and left. You could also say straight and right, straight and left, but it's all good. It's the same. It's pretty much. Yeah, so you could go in the middle, or you could go make a decision. But as long as the car doesn't affect you, or you don't affect them, or more so you don't affect them, I should say. Totteridge.
Right and left.
Okay. Also be considered straight, but that's fine. But right is absolutely fine for me. And then look over, make a decision, look over to your right, make sure you're looking over. Good. Watch out. Thank you very much, Mr. Dogman. Alright, so the infamous roundabout's coming up. It's called the Apex Corner. this particular entrance that you're approaching the apex corner is not controlled by any traffic lights, and it can become difficult to find an appropriate time to enter. Let's do the most easiest thing first and foremost. It's going to be left first exit towards A41. Keep on going towards Aylesbury, Watford. Not yet. It's still some good distance away. Yeah? Just look at the sign. It says Watford A41 on this one, and it says Stanmore and Elstree on the next one. Yeah. So take a mental image of, take a mental picture of what you see and how many lanes you see. What lane would you pick?
Left.
Yeah, left. So there's only one lane that says A41, 2 lanes say A1, 1 lane says A1S, and 1 lane says TOTT. Just bear that in mind for when we come back round, yeah? We can't get anyone to slow down, stop or change direction. Look at the body language, look at the indicators, don't go yet. Don't use the guy adjacent to you as a shield, he's not your shield, yeah?
Okay.
Gas, if you're gonna go, come on. Don't be hesitant. You stalled. Just get it on again. It's right, just get it on again. Get it on again. Be careful.
Alright.
Nah, you can't keep on lifting your clutch, you're gonna end up stalling, yeah? Take your time. So this will be a failing test, yeah? But just no, you can't pull off like that, yeah? Because you're gonna affect the beat which you just did, yeah? You shouldn't have gone, yeah? Yeah, it's a failing test, yeah? That's the person beeping us there now. You've already failed, don't even make it even more worse, yeah, by making it even a dangerous situation. I know you got that pressure and I know that you're getting flustered. Yeah. Best thing to do is just hold back.
Yeah.
Right, what's the speed here?
50.
Yeah, go 50 then, come on.
Are you go gear 5 and 50?
Yeah. Just rush your clutch. If you're gonna rush your clutch like that, if you want to be prompt and progressive like that, what's gonna help you not stall in that scenario is accelerate as exactly. Yeah. You said it before I even finished the sentence. Yeah. So you should have done it. Gas is gonna help you. Trust me, it will help you not stall. Traffic that's coming up now. You can see the warning triangle. We're turning left. Turning left, Kai. Yeah, come on. There is a signal from now. There's no other left turn coming up. Yeah. Just go slowly if you're not sure. Alright, let me give you some independent driving directions on the go. It's going to be, let you focus on this for a second. Yeah. Alright, it's going to be roundabout left, following signs to Totteridge.
Roundabout left to Totteridge.
Less space, less speed. Don't make me nervous as an examiner now. Yeah. Slow it down more, come on.
Signs to Totteridge.
That's it. Yeah, now take your time because it's very difficult to see. It's round a bend. It's an uphill slope. There's bus stop on the other side. There's also a junction on the other side that you can't really see. It's probably just better to exactly which way. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. The only problem, the only problem you could find is that if this bus, he's just waiting for that lady that's coming just up here. There's a lady that you can't see from your view.
Yeah.
That's walking now. Just hold back. I mean, to be honest with you, you don't want to just go off suddenly because look how fast that car was coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to poke out your nose and then suddenly having to. You see it? Look. They're both gonna have to slow down a touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, you would want to overtake the bus if it takes a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't want to be here stuck here. You want to make some progress.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I know why he was doing that. Because of the person that was trying to get in. It's an old lady that was walking down.
Yeah.
Naturally, when following the bus, you want to give them about a 4-second gap. Even though dry conditions is 2-second gap, 4-second gap gives you that time to sort of see past the bus.
Yeah.
This road is a windy, bendy road, so you get to see a lot of the road anyway.
Yeah.
Anticipating that obviously the bus might suddenly pull in somewhere, as you can see a bus stop coming up.
Yeah.
Top Tridge, take the opportunity to look out for Top Tridge. I think it's a good opportunity to potentially try and take the bus now as well. Yeah. Because you've got hatch markings in the middle. As long as it's safe for you to go into, yeah. Good, left, exactly. Take your time now. Don't accelerate to your junction, yeah? There's no need. You already got a good momentum here. If anything, just slow it down so a bit more time. Really good look over. Good. Take your time. Don't just glue your eyes right. Remember, you might get that nice shield coming from the left. Don't rush it. That shield. Time it though. There you go. Well done. And then left again, he said. Yeah, well done. Good. Well done, good. I like it, nice smooth driving. Alright, so remember Kai, this is the apex corner, okay? We're coming back to the same entrance. Now obviously you failed for the previous attempt. I'm not going to go left first exit again because you know it's pretty much easy.
Yeah.
In the sense of going left first exit, yeah? I want you to go right third exit, yeah? So we'll do the exact opposite. Right third exit towards Mill Hill. What lane do you think you're going to pick this time?
Far right.
Good, the far right. So it's going to be A1S written on the floor. It doesn't unfortunately say that on the signs at the top. It says Mill Hill. Can you see it? All of it just says A1. It says A41 for L Street, A1 for Bournemouth, and A1 for Mill Hill. We want A1, but A1S for sugar. S stands for south. So mirror signal right. Go a bit slowly so you can take a mental picture. And save that mental picture in your mind for later. A1S and TOTT.
Yeah.
So this takes us to 2 different lanes. Back to 1. Get a bit touch closer. Can you look at your lane to see where A1S is? Can you see it?
A1S? What way?
On the floor. Can you see it?
Over there, yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Don't rush the clutch.
Oh, good.
A little bit of gas at the same time. You stalled. Gas now at the same time. Go on. Gas at the same time. No, gas, stop. Gas. Oh. You stopped in the wrong place, Kai. You stopped in the wrong place.
I know.
You wasn't gassing though. You wasn't gassing.
What do we do?
Just go slowly. Go slowly.
Oh,
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Just stop here, whatever.
No, you can't stop here. This here in a dangerous place. Just go slowly. Just keep on going. Just crawl. Slowly. Cool. That's it. Kai.
Oh God!
You can't do that, man. That's twice failed, yeah?
Oh.
Be careful. You're rushing your clutch and you're not even accelerating. If you're going to rush your clutch like that, you've got to accelerate. Come on. Alright, cool. Let's concentrate on what we've got to go now. You've just gone past 1. You do spiral out with me. 2. Stay in your lane. Signal left to come or stay in your lane. Work with the person that we're going to call Larry on your left. Look for Larry. There's no Larry. We're going to call him Larry, yeah? The person that you're working with to exit the same exit, we're going to call them Larry, yeah?
Okay.
Left person is Larry. Move over to the left lane. And now that's it. Cool. Because you're expected to move back into left. Cancel signal. Pick up speed is 50. Pick up. Straight to go 5. You can skip gears. Pick up speed. Come on, push. You're doing 30. You can do 50. Come on. Alright, so the next roundabout coming up is called Mill Hill Circus. we're gonna go right third exit. Now, I need you to potentially start moving over slowly to the appropriate lane or appropriate side for now.
That guy's coming in.
Yes, okay. Now move in. Off the gas. Cancel. Now, we're gonna go right third exit.
Yeah.
The middle lane is the most appropriate. I'll explain to you why in a second. We're going to go right. And look, this lane splits into two. You'll see it when you get further up.
Yeah.
Now, tyres. Clutch down. Look at the brown sign. You can see 3 exits. There's a small left one here, big straight on, and a sort of RAF museum. Yeah.
We're going down.
We're going towards the RAF museum.
Okay.
The right lane does not actually go right third exit, and plus the middle lane does not spiral to your exit. It just takes you. Yeah. So look and count. So stay in the middle lane. 1.
Yeah.
Don't accelerate too much. Off the gas. There's key clears you've got to avoid on this roundabout. 2. Slow it down. Off the gas. Mirror signal left. Stay in your lane. Work with Larry. Look for Larry. Larry's cool. There's no Larry. Why you have to work with Larry? Because you two are potentially exiting the same exit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There is no Larry. There hasn't been a Larry since I've mentioned about Larry, yeah?
Yeah.
But there could be a Larry. You've got to work together.
Okay.
Barry, on the other hand, on your right hand side, should not be exiting with you, yeah?
So Larry on the left is...
Yeah, Larry on the left.
Might be exiting at the same time.
If there is a Larry guy, yeah?
If there is a Larry.
Yeah, that Barry on your right at that particular entrance, or exit, sorry, should not be exiting with you. Because he's not, exactly, he should be doing a U-turn.
Oh,
that right lane is there generally to do a U-turn around the roundabout, yeah?
Oh.
Does that make sense, yeah?
Why would they have that?
Because there's an opposite entrance that helps you go to Mill Hill if you're coming from the opposite side. It will only make sense when you see that sign. It will only make sense if you see that sign.
I don't like this place.
Mill Hill, yeah? It look a little bit challenging when you first see things, but once you do a bit of practice, you're okay. Look, coming out to Marks and Spencer's, yeah? Then we're going to come out to Marks and Spencer's roundabout. Off the gas, stick to the right lane, follow the AA. So mirror signal right, off the gas. Right, the key here is not to swing left. Don't swing to go right. Get to the giveaway. I'll show you what I mean. People swing to turn around the roundabout. Back to 1. We're going right onto Colourful Road.
Yeah.
Are we good to go? Don't swing left. Go forward. No, don't turn yet though.
Oh.
Now turn. Because you're turning too early. You don't want to go on top of the roundabout.
Yeah.
You want to go around it as much as you can without swinging left. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because what people do, they do that and they swing into the adjacent lane, affecting the cars adjacent to them. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Colourful Roads, coming up to the double mini, go towards Totteridge. Don't hit the curb. We're going to try the same exit again. This time though, Kai, you can't be stalling in the middle of the roundabout, yeah? That's super dangerous. Luckily we ain't got no massive trucks doing some crazy speeds and then crashing into us, because I can't, once you stall, I can't do nothing about it. Yeah, it's not me. I can't really push you out the way. You've got to push yourself out the way. Pass with...
So, clutch up and gas down at the same time.
Clutch and gas. If you're going to be quick, like, if the way you're trying to be quick in your mind, because, oh, that's my gap.
Yeah.
You need to accelerate with it. Okay? You need to accelerate with it. It's a bit like those films, Need for Speed, the Fast and Furious, all those sort of films.
Yeah.
I'm not saying be a race driver. I'm just saying if you're going to try and be that quick, you've got to touch accelerator. You've got to touch accelerator.
Where are we going?
Right, Totteridge.
Totteridge. Oh, just right.
Yeah, it's the right coming up now. Slow it down. First, sort your gears out. First, think about gears. Forget about anything else. Then think about making a decision. Stick to that decision. Then reconsider your decision based upon observations of any shields. You know BSM is going to be your shield. That's it. Good. Done. Done deal. No need to rush it. Come on. This one we got to get down to a T. This one is a big issue with lots of people. Lots of people that make mistakes. Whether it's lane discipline, whether it's entering the wrong time, you know, these are the things that you're gonna find, unfortunately, if you don't get it right. Okay, so right third exit, Mill Hill A1S. Yeah, you already know it's gonna be the right lane. You already know when you enter the roundabout, it's gonna be the right lane. It's just all about entering the right. It's just the right time. So A1S, you see the sign at the top. A1S Mill Hill, cool. Alright, come on, make life easy. So when you get yes there, and then slow it down a touch. Clutch down to 2 straight away. Come on, make life easy. Lucky for you, there's no queue on approach to this stuff. Because usually there's loads of queues on approach to this entrance. You're good. So keep on concentrate in your lane for now. Concentrate. Now start glancing over from early. glance. Gas, come on, gas, go on, gas. Don't be reluctant. A1S, look. Hard work's done. Once you're in. Count now, yeah? Count.
1.
Yeah, good. You spiral outwardly. You do spiral outwardly. Yeah, no need to accelerate hard. 2, better gear. Concentrating on being in lane. And then mirrors and signal. Working with. Try to keep wide to the right a bit. No Larry. Hard gas. Try to get back into normal driving lane in good time, and make sure you could look like you don't move early though, like that. You gotta wait until the markings finish, yeah? The little chevron slash hatch markings there, yeah? The little arrow, okay? Gas, hard. Straight to the 5, go on. Skip gears. You got that space to pick up speed and skip. Alright. Much better about you just moved over to the left lane a little bit too early, yeah? Make sure you're giving time, because there could be somebody in the blind spot that you don't see it, so pass it a little bit and then go in. Alright, right third exit, think about what you're doing. What lane are you going to pick?
In the middle.
Good. Alright, first, okay, so signal again, because you know you're going to go right. Lots of slowing down, just much more. Yeah, much more. That's fine, it's got a red light now. So just straight away, start putting clutch down, no need to rush to back to 1 yet. That's it, now progressively brake. That's it, you can stop even in gear 5, yeah? You can stop in even in gear 5 as long as you put the clutch down in good time and you're stopping and progressively in a safe manner. Let's get that gear now, come on. Alright, so you've got a guy on your right hand side. I'm assuming he's doing a U-turn, that's why he's sticking to that lane. Okay. From his body language, I'm assuming he's going to try to go either second exit straight on. And he has gone second exit straight on, yeah? You see that, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheeky bagger. Alright, and then mirror signal. Not yet, no, as soon as you pass signal now. Working with Larry. There's no Larry. Better gear maybe after the bend. Okay, where are you stopping? You got a red light. Okay, it's gone now, it's gone flashing. Cool. Carry on. We would stop literally if it was a red light. It's alright way, yeah, exactly here. It's alright way. Get better gear. What roundabout are you coming up to? They should have nice adverts on the TV. Oh,
those are the
nice
M&S.
puddings. M&S, what's the key about M&S roundabout when dealing with it? Don't swing to go around it. Don't swing. Trust me, I've told so many people don't swing, and when they do, they swing, and that's the only thing that they failed on. Trust me, it's ridiculous. I mean, as much as obviously people get nervous, people make mistakes. It's absolutely fine. We're coming to just life, part and parcel of life, innit? But it's a shame when I mentioned things to them not to do it, and they end up doing it. Alright, so look, anticipate your lights, don't accelerate to it, come on, don't accelerate to it. Roundabout, we're going to turn right. Yeah, mirror signal, right, come on. Alright, just slow it down, make a decision, go as far forward as you can before you start turning. Don't accelerate, you already got a decent amount of momentum. Not bad, you didn't need to accelerate too much. Okay, keep on going, yeah? Look, there's a lot more to see around the area, yeah? We're mainly focusing on hot areas like these difficult roundabouts, yeah? You could and could not see them in your testing, okay? We can't see everything of the area. Plus, I don't know every single nook and cranny of the area, yeah? To see the every single nook and cranny, you're doing at least hundreds of hours to do it. Does that make sense, yeah? You're just trying to get a broad feel of the area and trying to see what are the main points that you'd find issues with. Does that make sense, yeah? I will get you to see other parts of the Hendon and Collindale area as well, and Edgware and Burns Oak area that if we have time we'll try and touch today. If not, we won't.
Where are we going?
Towards Totteridge. We're going to go back again? Yeah, we're going to go back to that same roundabout. But this time we're actually going Totteridge. So we're turning right, there you go.
Why didn't they go?
I think they panicked. It didn't look like they stalled, I think they just panicked. Totteridge now. Okay, we've done left first exit, we've done right third exit. We're gonna go Totteridge, which is basically second exit straight on, but from a very odd lane. It's usually would be left or middle lane, but here you're gonna see it's gonna be the far right lane. Remember, it says TOTT. So first go into the far right lane, no signal needed because we're not gonna signal right, we're not turning right.
Okay.
We're just picking the TOTT lane. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Brake and clutch, think about WAS, look over, make a decision.
Yeah.
Gas if you're gonna go. Off the gas, look at TOTT, TOTT.
This one.
Yeah, that's it. Right, once you pass this exit, what are you going to do?
One.
Yeah, well, it's the second exit, isn't it? So we've already gone past one. What can you do now with the signalling? We're signalling left to come off, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, keep on going. Stay in your lane. Be good where you are. TOTT, can you see it? Just drive straight into TOTT. Right, you should have changed gears. Make once you consider changing gears, change it, yeah? And not suddenly sort of let go of it. Because otherwise you're going to have that engine braking that we just felt now, yeah? Cancel signal. Right, now, who are you working with when you enter? Barry. You see? We're getting there with the names as well, yeah? It helps us remember. So, realistically, it's Barry, if you look on the floor, it's Barry that needs to sort of merge into your lane, but I'm telling you now...
But there's two lanes though.
Yeah, I know. But when you go in, you're going to see that you're going to work with Barry that's going to be merging in with you, yeah?
Okay.
Because Barry's going to merge in with you, but Barry might just try and mag it off, to be honest with you. You never know. Let's go. Go into your left lane. He's already gone before you, so there's no really working together. As I thought, he was going to sort of pick up the speed and go past you. Watch out. Better gear for me. Come on. Yeah. Easy, yeah? Now, there's a road called Westfield Road coming up. We're going to be taking the Westfield Road. Don't change gears for a second. Just don't let go of the clutch. It's after the limousine. Slow it down. It's going to be on the left hand side. It's coming up. It's the next left where it says Westfield Road. Yeah, Westfield Road. Right, so we're going to be joining the dual carriageway from a very awkward sort of slip road give way, yeah? Yeah, it's going to be going back to the Apex corner roundabout. Keep on looking, a meeting type of road. Appreciate you could sort of see reflections, but you could also see the road as well. Alright, the road does bend. Now, there's a giveaway coming up. And it's basically you trying to join the dual carriageway from a giveaway, and the dual carriageway is 50 mile an hour dual carriageway. Yeah, so keep on going. You cannot protrude the giveaway, okay? You can only turn left, but realistically, I want you to put yourself in a position where you're able to sort of signal right to say you're joining in. So angle a little bit to the left, more left to the left. There you go, stop right here, stop, clutch down, signal right, and look over, okay? You can see it's a bit fast moving. Can we go after this big before Y4?
Yeah.
Into your left though, yeah? Make sure to left. Go now. Stick left. Gas. Look at the signs for edgeway.
Edgeway. In the middle.
Yeah, go on. Move over. Make a decision. Cancel. Change gears. Good. Look at the sign for edgeway. Which exit?
Second.
Second. Cool. You're already in your lane. You're already in your lane. There's no need to do nothing about lanes, yeah?
Okay.
It's about going to the second exit now, yeah? Anticipate your yellow box and the lights.
Okay.
Approaching the roundabout in what gear?
Second.
Slow it down with the foot brake a little bit then. Anticipate the lights. Okay, think about you got controlled. No, you got controlled. Carry on. You got a controlled entrance. Yeah.
Okay.
Stop now. Signal left. Stay. You're the leftmost lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see people. It gets a bit awkward. Sometimes people go into the middle lane, but you see your left. Yeah, exactly. People go into the middle lane. As soon as they go into the middle lane, they fail the test. Yeah. And a lot of the other entrances to Apex is controlled, yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the entrances, the one that we're going into now, is one of the entrances that is not controlled. So you got to be very careful that you don't suddenly stop at a green light, because the guys behind you who are potentially doing fast speeds will be like, "What the hell's going on?" Yeah, come on, cool, good. Now, see Barry there.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, Barry. He shouldn't have necessarily exited, I don't think, yeah. Because he shouldn't, because there was only one lane going edge. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So he just made that mistake. That's 7-seater in front. All right. Now roundabout coming up, the double mini. Okay, we're gonna go straight on and then left. Slow it down for me a little bit. You already got downhill momentum, so pushing as well. You don't need to rush it. Yeah,
So
and then left.
Straight on and then
Yeah, but lane.
right.
Yeah, slow it down so you got more time. Slow it down because you're gonna need more time to make a decision. Not rush it. If you're gonna rush it, you're gonna accelerate. Yeah, just don't rush it. Just take your time. Don't rush. Good. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Cool. Look over. Yeah. All right. Cancel. Burnt oak, please. Yeah, burnt oak. Slow it down for me. We might need some fuel. Yeah, we're getting close to being on the low side. I might need to stop at a petrol station. So look, you see, this is a dual carriageway. You see, this is dual carriageway. So you can see, dual carriages don't all typically look the same. Some dual carriages look very much not like dual carriageways. What makes this a dual carriageway?
With the solid.
Yeah, that solid partition. That's it. Plain and simple. Solid partition. Before the bend will be ideal. There you go. Burnt oak.
Straight on.
Okay. Good. Slow it down. So we are literally coming up to the Burnt Oak and the Burnt Oak High Street area. I'm going to go sort of pass down to the Edgware and Collindale area as well. Slow it down for me, slow it down. Less space, less speed. You're making me nervous as an examiner right now. Come on, don't put yourself... Regardless of how confident you feel, yeah? You know it's tight, you know it's going to get tight, you got to go slow. I had a student unfortunately fail for taking traffic lights turning right for getting too close to a parked car, and I kept on telling him, don't make your examiner nervous, don't make your examiner nervous. You already have a habit of being too close to parked cars. It's just because he's going fast, yeah, because he's going fast. And I kept on saying, look, listen, regardless of how confident you feel that you are with the closest parked cars, if you go too fast and you're getting really close to the parked cars, they're going to touch your steering wheel. That's exactly what he did, and that's exactly what he failed with. You up? Cool. It's the Burnt Oak area. Don't rush it, don't rush it. It's tight, yeah, it's tight. It's not, you don't have to force yourself to go. If you're not sure, you can always sort of go slowly and stop and pause and ponder and think, okay, do I need to go this way? Do I need to go that way? Can I go?
Yeah.
So Burnt Oak station is on the right, so this is the whole Burnt Oak sort of High Street area. Anticipate lights. Busy area, okay, so typical things you can anticipate. It's a bit like Harrow Road, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Harrow Road has a different...
We're on a hill.
Yeah, exactly, Harrow Road on the hill, there you go. Which is pretty much like Harlesden here. All those things you can anticipate from that High Street, you can anticipate pretty much here as well. Once we get to the end, stop here. Once we get to the traffic lights at the end, I want you to turn left.
Starting right here was hard.
Yeah, bit of bite, bit of gas, come on. Bit more bite though. There you go. There you go. If you get the right amount of bite, right amount of gas, you're always good. Traffic lights are going to turn left, please. All this is potential part and parcel of your test routes for Hendon as well as potentially Mill Hill. Definitely Mill Hill as well. Keep left. It's a red light for you. There is bus lanes now that you would be concerned about in general in this particular. This is the actual road that leads up to Edgware Road.
Yeah.
This is Edgware Road. Edgware is literally behind us if you go further down.
Yeah.
You know the area, yeah?
I know where it is.
Okay, I see. You are on the left lane, stick to the left, and so there's a reason for you to move into the right lane, then do so. Otherwise, keep it left until you get more of a clarity of what's going on. Looks like 2 lanes merging into one. Signal if you need to, yeah? Signal, why not signal? Yeah. See, that signal prevented them from doing what they was going to do, yeah? If you didn't signal, they would have probably been tempted to slow it down. They would have been tempted to do what they was thinking about doing. Go slowly, go slowly. Oh, yeah, be careful, you're getting too close to my parked cars. Come on, I'm trying to get too nervous now. Slow it down. On a normal day, you won't find these parked cars parked up on the left, yeah? You won't. Because it's probably like Monday to whatever. After 6:30 PM is when they can park there. A single yellow generally, yeah? Keep it going, please. Slow it down if you need to. Zebra crossing coming up. With Mill Hill Test Centre, they usually take a right here where these cars are going, but we're not going there. Keep on going. We're going back to a sort of Collindale area. Easy. As well as for Hendon, there's a Sainsbury's coming up somewhere on the left. They go in and do some forward bay parking. Now once you go and pass your parked car, what are you expected to do?
Go back to left.
Yeah, go back to left. Anticipate what you need to anticipate. Yeah. Now, bus lane time, before you start moving on to the right, as I told you about arrows, don't go over unless you know you can go in it.
Oh, we can go in.
Yeah, you can go in. Yeah, gear please then, come on. Sure, right away over the blue, but just be careful. Very aggressive. Anticipate your lights, concentrate on that now. The next traffic lights turn left for me, left, yeah. Anticipate your lights, don't swing right, let go of the clutch so you're not coasting, slow it down. There you go. Collindale station is going to be coming up, top on the left.
That's where
Don't rush please, don't rush. They can wait for you. Stay right, it's your right of way. I don't want you rushing because they're waiting for me, Mohammed, I've got to go. Nah, let them wait. Because you're then rushing into that parked car, yeah? Which is the problem. Because if you end up not anticipating it well enough and you don't anticipate the space that you have, then you can sort of put yourself in a bad place. Come on, be nice. Why not stop here? Stop right here, come on. Right here. The more closer you get to them, as it's going to get tighter. They might see they've appreciated that with that little flash that you got. Come on. Be the courteous person out of the 2 people meeting, yeah? You're the one that's trying to get your license, not them. They've already got their license. Yeah. They can be aggressive as much as they want, yeah? It's just you got to show that I'm going to be courteous. I don't want to be deemed the aggressive. I want to be the person who's being considerate. Unless they've done the consideration for you. Collindale station's coming up on the left.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you walked from here to that museum place, yeah? It's a nice area. They've developed it quite well.
Yeah, it didn't look like that.
Yeah. I think it used to be a little bit more ghetto back in the day.
Yeah.
They've changed a lot about it.
Is this about a full second gap?
Yeah, maybe maybe a half a car length more, then it would be good. Roundabout right, third exit. Don't, no, look. See, do you see what's already happened, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're rushing yourself now. You're rushing yourself. Don't roll back. No, you're still rushing
God.
yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. Come on, don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. See, rushing doesn't help. Roundabout right, third exit. Don't rush yourself. All those stallings you're doing, you know, you're putting yourself in a very big area. You know, it's like if you keep on stalling, I have to eventually fail you in your mock test. You know.
Yeah.
Or as it tests itself, yeah, you can't be stalling. You're holding up, it's not holding up traffic now.
Is that?
Yep. Stalling doesn't fail you. How you handle the stalling does.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just you've got to keep your nerves down and just sort of get yourself together. Usually people turn around and say, "What's wrong with the car?" There's nothing wrong with the car. It's you. You just gotta calm down. Clutch down edge, you know, get yourself to get the bike, take your time. 5 seconds of their life is not going to be ruined if you sort of just wait another 5 seconds, yeah? So and 5 seconds is a long time to get a bite if you think about it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've already got the bite and you're beyond, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You just got to take your time. Go on, now's the time, You've got a good space, there you go. So we're not going to go back into the residential block compound area.
Yeah.
We know where the test centre is.
Yeah.
Watch out for your curb. Continue going straight on at the traffic lights.
So it would be the right lane?
Now, there's no information on the floor telling you that the right lane is gonna go straight on. Generally, by default, you want to be here. By now, you'd see it. If it's not, you try to move over. If you can't, you just go the wrong direction. Straight on. Straight on is where the black car's going in front of you. Yeah. Middlesex University is coming up at the top of the hill on the right.
Wait, say that again.
Middlesex University is coming up on the top on the right. If you need to go down to a lower gear to deal with this uphill slope, consider doing it now. Back on that gas again. Right, as we come up to the end of this road, we're going to turn right. It can become a very busy T-junction here, so just look for a decent time to go. It is a Sunday morning still, so it might be fairly quiet compared to normal times. If they're committing, go on. If they're committing, go on. Because you can see it's busier during the daytime, yeah? Look, Middlesex University is on the right.